For the worshipping of idols, not to be named, is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil.
So everything that is evil in the world today is because of what? Worshipping of idols. The white man. Because somebody go say, I'm a Muslim, right? But when you ask them who's this, you know what they go say? That is Jesus. But we just read in the Bible, what does Jesus look like? He's a dark-skinned black man. Idolatry is the cause of every evil in the world. Murder, hatred, theft, violence, adultery, fornication is idolatry. Everything comes down to idolatry. It's not more. Idolatry is the top of the list.
Most times, like how I ask the brethren and he says that Trinidad, and I might ask somebody else and tell me there's a Christian, our people don't understand who they are. They confuse. You know why? They confuse because sis, you know you are talking to with a nice head up. Yeah, you. Watch this, I'll show you why the confusion come. The confusion come because we sin against God, and God did that unto us. Right? Daniel chapter 9. Daniel chapter 9, you give me from confusion of faces. Oh God, judgment belongs to you. Tell me when you have it. So this is what happened to us. You have it? Alright, let's go. Come on.
Daniel chapter 9 and verse 7. O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee.
So God said righteousness. Daniel is saying that righteousness belongeth unto God. But if you understand what righteousness is the commandment, and God gave it unto us. But we turn away from it. So now Daniel establishing something, right? Watch this, come on.
But unto us confusion of faces.
Confusion of faces, we confuse. One saying he African American, and next one saying he Guatemalan, and next one saying he Venezuelan, and next one saying he Trinidad, and next one saying he Tobago. Confusion. Don't know who he is no more. Come on, read.
But unto us confusion of faces, as at this day.
As at this present day, we still confused.
To the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and unto all Israel that are near and that are far.
Just read that Israel gonna be scattered. So even the Israelites near Jerusalem today, which the people that in Jerusalem is not the Jews. You know that, right? You know who are they? You can't remember? You can't remember who it is? Alright, so we're going to show you who they are. We're going to tell you before we show you, they are the devil the Bible speaks of. And we're going to prove it right here. Let me get it one time, without wasting no time. Bring it.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty.
So the Lord is saying to the children of Israel, even in that time in Rome and unto this day, that he know the works you doing, and he know that you poor. But
thou art rich.
But you're rich. Because everything on this earth belongs to you once you repent. So this is what he's telling them, right? But watch this.
And I know the blasphemy,
know the lies
of them which say they are Jews.
Of those who say they are Jews and
are not. And are not. But are the synagogue of Satan.
Damn devil. We ain't right this. We come and we reach this on the earth. But God said them as well. Synagogue of who? There's the devil the Bible speaks of. But what you don't understand is them in the high stature right now, them in heaven. While you in hell. But your heaven coming. Watch this, 3 and 9. You have to touch this feet.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
Say he made them the synagogue of Satan. He made them the devil. Read.
Which say they are Jews and are not.
Say they're Jews, but they ain't the Jews because you the real Jew. You understand? Come on, read.
But do lie.
What I do?
But do lie.
What God will do again?
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan to come and worship before thy feet.
We'll make them come and bow down and worship at our feet. When he puts us back in our right state, like how you see these men here right now, gathering in the cell, keeping the commandments, coming out to teach the people to wake them up, because that's what you have to do. You have to learn your nationality, you have to come and you have to learn the laws, and then you got to understand that's the reason why you have to go out now and teach your people. You understand where I'm coming from? You have to set your heart to learn the laws, then go and teach your people. Give me Ezra 7 and verse 10. I'm going to show you that written in the Bible. This was a man, your forefather. This is what he did. This is exactly what he did. Watch this. Ezra 7 and verse 10. Come on.
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 10. For Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the law of the Lord.
So Ezra prepared in his mind to seek and learn the laws of God. But watch this.
And to do it.
And to do them.
And to teach in Israel.
And to do what?
Teach in Israel.
Do what?
Teach in Israel. Statutes and judgments.
So that is the purpose we out here for. To teach you things that you need to know. Because we set our heart to learn the law. What I want to do is I want to give you a little law. What we have, right? We have dress code. We have a dress code that is excellent above all dress codes on the earth. And the purpose of the dress code is to keep us mighty as well. Right? So one of the things you have to do in all your garments that you have to wear fringe with a ribbon of blue. But there's a reason for it. Because back in the day, a simple thing as the Sabbath, which was yesterday, you decided to go and pick up sticks to come and cook. You break the Sabbath off with your head. So after that happened, the Lord said, you know what, you see these people? They are 9-day memory, sometimes 9 hours. So what I got to do is, I got to give them a law so that they can continue to remember, right? We will give this law. So there's something, once you know you're Israel, once you identify with this word, that you have to start to do. You come and you gather with the brethren and then we have a school in Shoguanas. Come on, read that for me. Watch this.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Again, he's speaking unto all the children of Israel. Come on.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
All the commandments. You can remember, thou shalt not bow down to any other God. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Thou shalt not covet. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Simple things that could solve all the issues in our community. And when we out here teaching that, people mad. People saying all kind of evil about us. But all we telling our people is, wake up. Come out of the line Christianity. Stop paying tithes, because tithes is not money according to the Bible. You know that? You know that? You know it in the Bible? Watch me. Let me show you tithes in the Bible. Right, well, sacrifices, we can show you that the priests and them used to sacrifice every Sabbath for sins. You understand what I'm saying? But tithes was never money, and even if it was money, it was returned into the original tithes. Come on, read that for me. Watch this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14 and verse 22.
So this is going into tithing.
Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed that the field bring forth year by year, and thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose to place his name there.
So the Lord said he shall bring forth all. You shall bring forth everything that the field yield year by year, and shall come to the place where he put his name, and you shall eat there with your household. Right? We're going to show you where he put his name. Come on, read.
This is the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 6 and verse 6. But I have chosen Jerusalem that my name might be there, and have chosen David to be over my people Israel.
So Israel is the people of the Lord, and Jerusalem is where he chose to put his name. So everybody had to go to Jerusalem with the tithes. Come back.
Give me Colossians 2 on it. That we are dealing with this evil Christmas right now. Right? Christmas is very evil. Read.
This is the book of Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you.
Spoil. When something is spoiled, what does that mean? It's not good. So it says, beware lest any man spoil you. Read.
Through philosophy and vain deceit.
With philosophy and vain deceit, meaning lies. Because Christmas is a lie. All of this here, what you see here is a lie. Read.
After traditions of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
So you're seeing this image right here. Who's this? You say that is Jesus, right? Read it again. Read the armor bottom part.
After the traditions of men, after rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
And not after Christ. So you just tell me that this is Jesus, right? Let me ask you a question. What verse in the Bible tells you that Jesus looks like this? You don't know? Huh? It don't have a description of Jesus. Alright, give me Revelations 1. Right? No. I didn't ever tell. Because you just say you don't think it about this description. If you don't have a description, why they create this? Right. So you just say the trick the people. Read that.
The book of Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified by his angels unto his servant John.
Right. So now this is the revealing of Jesus Christ. What is the root word of reveal? Reveal, like what happened when somebody say the revelation. To show you, right? Jump down to verse 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Right, so it says this man that John seeing, his head and his hairs is white like wool. Is wool a color or a texture? A texture, right? What type of people on the earth have woolly texture here? Black people, right? So I strike one against this. Read.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. So mean, like look at this gentleman here. Here's salt and pepper. So it says it's fully white. Read.
And his eyes was a flame of fire.
So his eyes was a flame of fire. Is this man's eyes a flame of fire? Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they were burned in a furnace.
So I looking at your feet right now. The top of your feet, is it the same color as your arm? The top of your feet, your skin, is it the same color as your hand? Is it the same color as your face? Right. So if it is, they say Jesus' feet is like brass. What color is brass? Brown, right? Read.
As if they were burned in a furnace.
So if you take that brown brass and burn it in a furnace, what color it will be? Black. So then, according to the Bible, the description, what is Christ? A black man. So there is a description about Christ, because they say Christmas is about Christ. But they give you this, right? Did we read that a man looked like this in the Bible? So then Christmas is what? Is what? Is evil and is a lie. Right? So what we here to teach you is that all this that is seen here is a lie.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
The book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceits, after traditions of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
So they give you Christmas and say this is Christ, but we just read Christ a black man. What does people eat around Christmas time? Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine.
The swine, what is swine? Pig. Read.
And the swine, though he divided thereof, and he be cloven-footed, yet cheweth not the cud.
Because a sheep and a goat, the foot is cloven, and it's chewed cut. A cow as well. But a pig, the foot is cloven, but the don't chew it cut. But God is saying what? Read from the arm.
He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
So people go in the baking arm right now for tomorrow to go and do what? And what did the Bible say that we not supposed to do that? And that is called sin. Yeah. Breaking the commandments is sin. Give me 1 John 3 and 4. I deal with the milk. I give you the milk. He's a child, he's a babe. I don't go into nothing deep. It's the milk. I show you what Christ looks like. Show you that Christmas is evil. Read.
The book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committed sin
is breaking God's commandments. Read.
Transgresseth also the law.
So transgress is just another word for breaking or going against God's commandments. Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is the transgression of the law. We just read the law about eating swine, and Christmas in the Christian church, let's tell you, hey, Jesus was born on December 25th, and you need to celebrate Jesus' birthday. Is that true according to the Bible? It's not true. So our job is to come out here and tear down all the lies. Give me 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and 4.
The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
So we're not coming out here with guns and knives and bombs. We coming with the word of God, read.
But mighty to God to the pulling down of strongholds.
Because Christmas is a stronghold. Everybody out here, they may say, I'm not going to celebrate that. But the reason why they're out here is because of tomorrow. The buying, the selling, the spending money that they don't even have. Because January going to come and they're going to be like, hey, I'm broken. Give me 1,000 now. Help me now. Read it again.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
This is the weapon of our warfare. The word of God. Read.
The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty to God to the pulling down of strongholds.
Because Christmas is a stronghold in the mind of our people. When were our people taught Christmas? What time period? You ever do social studies in school? You never do social studies? You ever read about slavery? You don't know about slavery? How black people came here? Give me Deuteronomy 28. Look at this. This here is slavery, right? In this time period is when Christmas was taught to our people. That is 500 years ago, and we're still doing it today. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1.
This is the beginning of Deuteronomy, 1 and 1. Listen carefully to who Moses is speaking to. Read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Who is Moses speaking to? All Israel, right? Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So Moses is telling the children of Israel that we read in verse 1, this book is written to you. And now in verse 28, he's saying, listen, if you do these things that I'm telling you, the commandments, these things will happen. Read.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
To observe and to do all his commandments. Read.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Let me ask you something, black people. We above all nations on earth? As a state, as a race. Yeah. We above everybody? Where you living? You living in the Am ghetto? What is happening in the Am ghetto every day? Killing, right? What has happened in the Chinese community? Speak up loud. You don't want to talk loud? Alright, what has happened in the East Indian community? The same thing has happened in our community. Does happen in the other community? Why? Alright, so I'm going to ask you again. Are we above all nations on the face of the earth? No, we are not.
That's right.
So now I'm going to go into the curses to show you that this was written before time. You understand? Give me verse 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
So is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? A bad thing, right? So who is God speaking to in the book of Deuteronomy? Israel, right? Read.
That command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
What has happened in our communities? Read it again.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Does this curse fit our people? Right, that is one, right? Read.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
In the time of slavery, when they brought us here, what were we doing in Trinidad? Cutting what? Sugar cane.
That's right.
And it's called what? A cane what? A cane field. Read it again.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Give me 48. Give me 48. So that is one curse. Yeah. There is the last verse I'm bringing to you. I want you to look at this carefully and listen to the reader. Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness.
So everything that we want as a race of people, we have to go to our enemies. Read.
And in want of all things, and he,
that enemy, shall do what?
shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Did this happen in history, yes or no? So according to the Bible, who are you? Who? No, we just read who Moses speaking to. The Israelites. You are an Israelite, right? I have one more verse for you. Deuteronomy 10 and 12. We're dealing with the milk now. This is things that you should know. Right? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And know Israel.
So now you find out, yes, Israel. Read.
What does the Lord thy God require of thee?
So God is saying, this is what I want you to do. Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
You must fear him.
To walk in all his ways.
To walk in all his ways. Read.
And to love him.
To love him.
And to serve the Lord thy God.
To serve him.
With all thy heart and with all thy soul. To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So now you have to keep God's what? Commandments. So I'm going to give you one commandment and then it can be on your way, right? Read.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. 7. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
So that means you, because you're an Israelite, read.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So you're seeing this here, this is a fringe in the border of all of our garments. Him, everybody here, right? Read.
Throughout their generations.
Throughout your generations, meaning until forever. You're making churn after churn after, right? Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of blue must go upon the fringe. Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it.
To do what?
To look upon it.
To do what?
To look upon it.
To look upon it.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord.
Because we just read in Deuteronomy 10 and 12 that you must do what? Follow the commandments. You understand? Read.
And do them. And that he seek not after your own heart.
Because inside your mind you may say, I'm not celebrating Christmas, but when the ham bake and the bread bake, you eating it. So the Lord saying, that's why I ask you who you're living with. You understand? Because you can just be home and say, nah, I'm not doing that, but somebody come with your plate and eating it. Oh God, boy, this thing tasting good. Right? Read.
And your own eyes, after which you used to go a-whoring.
Because the mind is desperately wicked. It's very, very evil. So, brethren, what we telling you, what we teaching you, you have a flyer? All right, finish.
Verse 40. That ye may remember and do all my commandments and be holy unto your God.
Right, because I'm seeing that you're growing out your arm beard. You don't shave and thing, right? You mustn't shave. Because that is a commandment. Give me that right quick.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Do not make baldness. You know Floyd Mayweather head is? And Michael Jordan? Men going forehead bald and they will just clean on the sides to match the arm top. The Lord said, don't do that. Read. That is a sin.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Do not shave off your beard. Right? Read.
Nor make any cutting in their flesh.
Right, so the Africans and them used to start us and let's call it tribal markets. We're not supposed to be doing that because we are the children of Israel. Give me Leviticus 20 and 26.
The book of Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me.
So the Lord said, we, the children of Israel, have to be holy unto him. Read.
For I, the Lord, am holy.
For he, the Lord, is holy. Read.
And have severed you. And have severed you.
What does severed mean? Cut off. So the children of Israel is cut off from all the other nations. You're not supposed to be mingling with them. You're not supposed to have no doula and girlfriend. You're not supposed to be doing that, bro. That's against the commandments. That's a sin. Read it again.
And have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine.
Because we are the only possession of the Lord. The Lord don't care about the other nations. Because Christmas, we're going right back into Christmas. Christmas does teach what? Everybody coming together. But the Lord just said, we severed, we're not supposed to partake in this. Give me Solomon 14:27. Let me show you what this whole thing is about. This is why it's a crime, killing, murder, rape, everything comes down to one thing in the Bible. Read. Wisdom of Solomon 14:27. Just look around. Look at the state of our people. Murder. It's only we killing one another, bro. The Chinese who do it. The Syrians who do it. The East Indians who do it. It's we doing it, bro. Read.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 27. For the worshipping of idols.
For the what?
The worshipping of idols.
The worshipping of idols. Read.
For the worshipping of idols.
Worshipping of idols.
Not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil.
So everything that is evil in the world today is because of what? Worshipping of idols. The white man. Because somebody go say, I'm a Muslim, right? But when you ask them who's this, you know what they will say? That is Jesus. But we just read in the Bible, what does Jesus look like? He's a dark-skinned black man. Idolatry is the cause of every evil in the world. Murder, hatred, theft, violence, adultery, fornication is idolatry. Everything comes down to idolatry. It's nothing more. Idolatry is the top of the list. Give me Exodus 20. Yeah, read that. One more.
The book of Leviticus chapter 26 and verse 1. Ye shall make you no idols.
Don't make any idols. Because when you go into the Christian church, you see it he. When I'm so, I am Jesus, I love you. That's not in the Bible. Read.
No graven image.
This is a graven image. Just take a piece of wood and cut it out. Cut, and make him and paint him and stick him up. Read.
Neither were you of a standing image.
A standing image is like a statue, but what they do, they give offerings to it, they bow down to it. Read.
Neither shall you set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it, for I am the Lord your God.
Alright, so brethren, you say you had to go. So, what you just give me a brief synopsis of what you learned today. Nah, leave him. Right, he learned what Jesus looks like. Right, you learn that you have to keep the commandments and follow them at all times. Right, there's a certain dress code that you have to follow. Very good. Right, not balding your head and shaving your beard. Well, right, Christmas is a lie, and what is your identity? You are an Israelite! Right? So brethren, it's our flyer, it's our number, our QR code. There's a chat. Join and ask any question here. Right? Shalom, brethren. Alright.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.